Now that tab strafe config has been removed, you might be looking for the next best thing to give you an edge over the competition. Well, stick around, I have just the thing. What's going on, guys? Rob Plays here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the configs that I've been using in Apex Legends for the past year. Now when I talk about configs, I'm talking about controller configurations. I'm not talking about editing CFG files. If you've been playing Apex on controller for a while, you know controller players can't loot nearly as fast as M&K players, and they can't reload when standing next to knocked teammates. These are pretty annoying issues that are completely solved through the use of these configurations. I use an Xbox Elite Series 2 controller with 4 paddles. I jump with my left ring finger, crouch with my right ring finger, interact with my left middle finger, and reload with my right middle finger. If you only play with 2 paddles, I'd recommend just using them for jump and crouch. These are the buttons that you'll take your thumb off the right stick for most often. But for those of you that have 4 paddles, give these a try. This is how I set up my controller configurations. So first you're going to go to Steam, Library, and click on Apex Legends. Make sure your controller is plugged in, that way you have this controller configurations icon here, and click on that. Now you're going to go to Edit Layout, go to D-pad, and then you're going to switch D-pad down to E on the keyboard. It'll start you at Gamepad here, tab over to Keyboard, click E. This will make it so now if you press down on the D-pad, you're going to interact using the keyboard button instead of doing a weapon inspect. If you have an heirloom that you wanted to flip around, sorry, you're going to lose the ability to do that, but it's worth it. Exit out of here, and now everything else is going to be done through the Xbox Accessories app. Go ahead and configure your Xbox controller layout, edit, and I'm going to switch the paddles from left to right to A, D-pad down, X, and B. I have some secondary activations here. I don't use them at all, so don't worry about that. Exit out of there. This way it's saved. Go into Apex, and the only setting that I'm going to manipulate here is in the controller tab, the interact/reload button. Make sure you're using hold to use, tap to reload. If you have this set up the other way, this will not work. So with that, I'm all set. I can look around freely while looting. Makes things a lot more smooth just using my left middle finger. And if I had a down teammate here, I could shoot, and I could reload with my right middle finger without accidentally resing him. The only downside of this is if you want to use zip lines, you can't easily use the face buttons, you have to use the paddle. But that's not a major issue. You just have to get used to using your left middle finger to interact with it. Instead of putting reload on a paddle, another thing that you can do with these configs is to auto holster like M&K players do for faster movement. If you want to learn how to do that, or if you have any other ideas for controller configs, let me know down in the comments and I'll make a video about it. But in any case, that's the video, guys. Like and sub, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.